I noticed you had a pretty elaborate routine with him before the game. What's that all about? What do you guys got going on?
Just something we do, Vince is like my mentor on the team, and that's the guy I go to talk. So this shows our connection that we have, and just goofing around. He likes to joke around, so and I'm a jokester here and there, so we just do something funny.
Do you do the same thing every game?
Every game.
So you do that little sprint?
Yeah, push him to the scores table after we break the huddle before the game, and we just do this every game. We did every game last year. We're looking to do it every game this year.
How did that happen?
Well, I come up with a lot of creative stuff, and I saw that he always runs, do a little jog to the scores table. So I said, I'm gonna help him out. He's a little older, and he's a little older now, so I give him a little push, and we do our little routine. And I just came up with a lot of different stuff, and he's down for it.
It's kind of fun having a guy. I mean, he's been in the league 16 years, and he still seems to be a kid.
Yeah, of course. That shows what type of person he is off the court as well. He invites me to his house. We joke around, we play around. He's a guy who's all about work when he's here, and he likes to make it fun. And you can't argue with that.
How did he come to certain? With the story I'm doing, it's kind of like about what he's. For people in Toronto, we knew him when he was like a superstar.
Right.
So what's he like now? And it's kind of funny to hear him as the vet, like he would play with Charles Oakley and all these guys and Muggsy.
Well, he does have a lot of stories. Of course, about Charles Oakley. Took him in when he was a rook. So I just try to pick his brain here and there, especially on road trips when we have a lot of time on the planes and on the bus. I sit beside him on the plane. Just try to pick his brain as much as possible, because I know he's been through everything as an NBA player. So he's been a superstar, and now he's been a backup guy to another superstar. And I feel like playing with two Hall of Famers. I'm just taking it all in. I try to do that as much as possible.
Is there any story he's told you that kind of sticks out with you a little bit? Or?
Well, I'm gonna keep it simple as possible. When he was a rook, I remember. Now when you have shoot-arounds nowadays, you can't interact with the other team, and that reason is because of Charles Oakley. And we always know we know what he was about back in his day. They called him the enforcer for a reason. So he just gave me the story about that, but it's quite an interesting story.
Does he seem to look fondly on those days, because in Toronto kind of ended badly for him a little bit? Like he was at the high of the highs and low of the lows.
Believe it or not, I never heard any bad stories. He just keep it all fun and games. Tell me all the good stuff, how the fans embraced him. And of course, it didn't end the way it should have, but he just have all good stories. To be honest, I never heard one bad story about that. Him playing at that place.
And how old are you? 23?
Yes, I'm 23.
So, what's it like for you to be personal friends with a guy? I'm sure when that dunk contest you were watching, you could remember where you were.
When I was a rook, it was like a surreal feeling for me. I used to ask him, joke around with him, saying that, how did you come up with that dunk? He just told me he never practiced that dunk. When he did the dunk and won a dunk contest, he never practiced it. So it was just something that he did at the spur of the moment. So just little stuff like that, knowing that, and the world would never know. The world thinks he practiced that dunk 100 times, but he didn't. And just knowing little stuff like that, just an amazing feeling. But now, me being a second-year guy, it's all good now. He's like my friend now. So.
Do you remember where you were when you watched that dunk contest?
Yes, I do. I know I was at a All-Star party actually, and with a lot of my friends back at home, and just just watch all of the events, three-point shooting and everything like that. And my money was down on Vince Carter for sure.
Very good. I appreciate your time, man.
No problem.
Thanks,
Thank you.
Jae, good evening. Tonight ended the run of exhibition for the Mavericks, 4-4 record. Tonight's game, almost a deja vu from last March 28th when they were here and they went by 25. Second half notwithstanding, how are you feeling physically and looking ahead to opening night?
Physically, I'm fine. I think we were a little tired as a team. So we showed in the second half, ran out of gas there late, and don't like the way it ended, but I'm pretty sure we'll regroup, get back ready for Wednesday.
Second year now for you. It's the first year on your belt. You hear things like sophomore jinx and all that. I liked how you spoke about Vince Carter being kind of like a role model or a mentor to you. What does Vince Carter try to impart to you in your second year?
Probably just be a professional. A lot of stuff is going to happen my second year that happened that didn't happen my first year. So try to be a professional, take it all in, the good and the bad. You're not going to eat. Some games you're going to play good, some games you're going to play bad. So you just have to be level-headed. And of course, he's been through it all. Like I said, he's been through it all in 16 years, and he just tells me just take it all in and just be a professional at the end of the day.
Rick Carlisle talked about how at this point in the exhibition run you could have some wobbly or tired legs. Are you feeling that right now? Are you happy with where you are?
Have some what?
Wobbly legs or tired legs as far as conditioning and the like?
Oh, for sure, and it showed as a team. It showed tonight. We just ran out of gas, and I feel like we have to get our legs and stuff back ready for Wednesday. We got a few days, of course. We have a few days to get ready for Wednesday, so that's a good thing.
Taking on two former teammates in Elton Brand and Jared Cunningham, how excited is that going to be to play those two?
Amazing. For the first game, we'll get each other the best shot, of course, as a team and as the individual players. And I feel like those guys really want to get a win coming back here, of course, and we want to spoil that moment and protect our house. So it'll be fun. It'll be fun in games.
Appreciate your time, Jae Crowder. Have a very good day, sir.
Thank you.